Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Jenny Engel, Director of the Adrian Schools Educational Foundation. On behalf of the Foundation, thank you for joining us for this special celebration. We are proud to gather here in the Julianne and George Argyros Performing Arts Center. Tonight, we honor outstanding educators, alumni, and friends of Adrian Public Schools who represent the very best of what it means to be a Maple. The Adrian Schools Educational Foundation is in its 38th year. I thank all of you who have supported us along the way through leadership, service, and generous giving. Your involvement has made an incredible difference, and we're truly grateful. Our mission is simple and powerful, supporting the educational excellence of Adrian Public Schools. We do this by funding classroom grants that create opportunities that go above and beyond what the district budget can provide. This year alone, we awarded more than $105,000 in classroom grants. These funds will help students experience the Adrian Symphony Orchestra, productions at the Croswell Opera House, and visits to the Toledo Museum of Art. They'll also support after-school art and dance clubs, enrich our libraries, and bring science fairs to each of the elementary schools. Tonight, we celebrate 7 mighty Maples who embody that same spirit of excellence. 2 trustees emeriti, 2 Outstanding Alumni Award recipients, and 3 educators whose impact reaches far beyond the classroom. I've had the privilege of learning more about each of them in preparation for this evening, and I'm excited to share their stories with you. None of this would be possible without the generous support of our donors and the dedication of our board. Thank you for believing in our students and in the mission of the foundation. So now let's get started with the presentation of trustees emeriti. We are proud to recognize 2 individuals whose years of service have made a tremendous impact on the Adrian Schools Educational Foundation. First, we honor Kristen Youngs Nelson, Adrian High School, class of 1967. Kristen served on the ASEF board for more than 2 decades, and her creativity left a lasting mark on our community events. She was one of the driving forces behind the beloved musical opening night reception, as well as 2 other memorable fundraisers that brought people together in fun and unique ways, Chockapalooza and the Maple Blues Blast. Beyond her work with the foundation, Kristen can often be found on Friday nights in the fall, cheering on the Maples at the stadium, or in the winter, supporting teams in the gymnasium. Her loyalty to Adrian High School and her Maple pride are unmistakable. We also honor Jay Van Buren, Adrian High School class of 1983. Jay has dedicated the past 10 years to the foundation board, including the last 8 as our board chair. His leadership has guided us through important decisions, always with a steady hand and a clear focus on what is best for Adrian Public Schools and our students. His work on the Finance and Investment Committee has helped ensure the foundation's stability and growth, and his commitment has touched every aspect of our mission. Both Jay and Kristen have given so much of their time, their talents, and their passion to the foundation. Tonight, we proudly recognize them as trustees emeriti. Please join me in showing our gratitude with a round of applause.
Thank you, Jay and Kristen. While they make their way back to their seats and while the house lights are up, do we have any former Outstanding Teacher and Mentor Award recipients in the audience? Would you please stand up? I know you're out there. Go on, stand up. There you are. There you are. Look at them all. Also, are there any Outstanding Alumni awardees, previous Outstanding Alumni awardees in the audience? That way you didn't have to sit down, Kristen. Thank you so much. We're so happy you guys are here and come back for this event. It means a lot to us. Now I will turn things over to our superintendent, Nate Parker, who will give us a little update on Adrian Public Schools. Nate Parker.
Thank you, Jenny and Carrie. This continues to be one of my favorite events of the entire school year. Tonight, we honor those who personify the excellence of Adrian Public Schools. Congratulations, Reneè and Saul. Your success and service is inspiring. Thank you for representing the Maples so well in distinguished careers. We also acknowledge those who continue to make this such a special place. Congratulations, Alyssa, Michelle, and Sheila, for your recognition, and thank you for what you do every day for students in our district. And finally, we recognize the contributions of two humble and hardworking Maples. Jay, thank you for your dedication and steady leadership over the years. I've appreciated that very much. And Kristen, thank you for your dedication, loyalty, and service. Your commitment is also inspiring. This is one of my favorite nights. I think my second favorite night might be that spring musical reception. So thank you for always putting that on. Jenny and Carrie, ASEF board members, on behalf of Adrian Public Schools, thank you for all you do. Another year, another $100,000 to students, teachers, and classrooms. Your work, your hard work provides this, and you give our students experiences they would not be able to have without you. Thank you, Adrian Schools Educational Foundation, and all who give their time and money to make this incredible organization possible. Enjoy the night.
Okay, thank you, Nate. So my name is Carrie Butler. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I'm with the Foundation Alumni. I'm basically Jenny Ingles' right-hand woman. So we get it done. Tonight we have the honor of celebrating some of the very best among us. Their stories are powerful reminders of what it means to lead, to serve, and to inspire. We will start our evening with the Teaching and Mentoring Awards. These awards were made possible 18 years ago through the generosity of Terry Keeley from the Adrian High School class of 1977. Terry established an invested fund with the specific purpose of honoring teachers and mentors for the lasting impact they have on students. His vision ensures that each recipient not only receives recognition, but also a stipend of appreciation. We are grateful for Terry's commitment to celebrating the vocation of teaching and mentoring, something he deeply valued during his time at Adrian Public Schools. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy an evening filled with admiration, celebration, and of course, plenty of Maple pride. Let's honor these outstanding individuals who truly represent the heart of Adrian Public Schools. Our first Outstanding Teaching and Mentoring Award recipient is Alyssa Asani.
With unwavering passion, an engaging spirit, and a heart for every student who walks through the door, Alyssa Asani exemplifies what it means to be an outstanding teacher and mentor. Since joining Adrian High School in 2019, Alyssa has not only established herself as a skilled educator in the English department, but has also become a source of strength, encouragement, and joy for all her students and colleagues alike. Alyssa's classroom is more than a place to learn. It's a space where students feel seen, supported, and inspired. Her students describe her as the type of teacher who makes learning very engaging, with a clear passion for the content she teaches. She brings energy and creativity to each lesson, creating an environment where her students are motivated to participate, collaborate, and strive for excellence.
One of my favorite things about Miss Asani's class, freshman year, was the way you could walk in there and it's like you're at home. Like, she makes you feel so welcome no matter who you are. She's always happy, always excited to see you.
I nominated Ms. Asani because she's a good teacher and she helps her students out with her class and makes it a good working environment.
I remembered the first day I messed up during one of our assignments and she was so reassuring and just let me know that it's okay and we're gonna fail a lot in AP, but she's there for us, and that really gave me a lot of comfort. Also, AP English is a really hard class, so being able to know that she's a teacher and I can trust her and she has my best interest was also very comforting.
She's been a really helpful supporter in there's days I could probably have a rough day, and she's always a great person to talk to.
Every time I see her in the hallway, even when I didn't have her as a class, she would always smile and say good morning. And now that I know her, she's just even more bubbly and happy to see me, which I really love and appreciate.
I really like it when I get to come in every day and just either get a good morning smile from her or just a good morning hug. It makes my day a lot better.
When I had her freshman year, I absolutely loved her. I never felt dumb in her class. Now have AP with her, and even if it's a simple question, she never criticizes you or makes you feel dumb for asking the question, and she always has a very bright smile and a very welcoming atmosphere around her that is just very contagious, and you just have a great time. She makes English really fun. Honestly, English is not my favorite subject, but I wasn't even gonna do an IB English, but then when I heard that she was teaching AP English, I was like, I want to do that because she's in there, and I knew that she was a good teacher and I was not gonna struggle in there.
She believed in me a lot whenever no one else really did. So, and Miss Asani, she's the GOAT of teachers.
A graduate of Eastern Michigan University, she holds both a Bachelor of Science in Language, Literature, and Writing and a Master of Arts in Curriculum and Instructional Design with a reading focus. From student teacher to long-term substitute and now a full-time educator at Adrian High School, she has grown into a confident, inspiring presence, combining strong classroom management, skillful use of technology, and a deep commitment to student-centered learning. From starting a family and teaching through a pandemic to navigating life's transitions, Alyssa Asani's heart has always remained with her students. Her belief in the power of connection grounds her work and gives it meaning. Over the past 6 years, she's had the privilege of working with so many incredible young people. The ones who stay with her the most are the ones who need just a little extra encouragement, a quiet check-in, or a safe place to simply be themselves. As one student shared, Mrs. Asani creates a bond with a student and leads them to success. Her amazing personality can put others around her in positive moods. What sets Alyssa apart is her ability to build authentic, caring relationships with students that go beyond academics. She notices when students are having an off day and takes the time to check in, helping them feel valued and understood.
This is my senior year. I've had Miss Asani for my class advisor for 4 years, and it's truly been such a blessing. Just seeing how much she inputs into extracurriculars and her students and how much time outside of school she spends. I really wanted to have her a teacher, and now I finally get to. She's great. She's awesome. And even throughout the school, she comes and supports us in sports, in clubs, and it's just really nice to get a teacher to support us, and I appreciate Miss Asani.
I do theater and band and all these things. She comes to as much as she can. She comes to all the football games, not just to watch her football players, but to watch the kids in the band and to support us. And she comes and sees as many shows as she possibly can. And she's there afterward to congratulate us, give us a hug or a smile, just good job, you did so good, I'm so proud of you, blah, 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 that kind of stuff.
And as the class advisor, she does a lot of work, with prom, she helps so much. She facilitated a lot of that. She lets us use her classroom. She's a great teacher and just a great adult and mentor for a lot of these students.
Her commitment to student well-being and growth is reflected in the many ways she supports them, both in and out of the classroom. From tutoring after school to advising student activities, Alyssa constantly goes above and beyond to ensure her students thrive. One nominator wrote, "She makes every person who walks into her classroom feel welcome." Alyssa's professional journey reveals her deep dedication to the craft of teaching. They are the students who stop by her room just to say hi or come to her when they feel like they have no one else. For Alyssa, being that trusted adult is the greatest honor, and in those moments when doubt creeps in, one reminder always brings her back. You are exactly where you need to be. Alyssa's story is one of resilience, joy, and dedication. From her early dreams of becoming a teacher to the meaningful relationships she builds with her students today, she embodies the essence of this award. Her work continues to impact the lives of students who will remember her not just for her lessons, but for her compassion, positivity, and unwavering belief in their potential. For all these reasons and more, it is a privilege to recognize Alyssa Asani as a recipient of the Outstanding Teacher and Mentoring Award.
Congratulations, Mrs. Asani.
Congratulations, Alyssa. You can step forward to receive your award, please.
Good evening, everyone. I am deeply honored and incredibly humbled to accept this Outstanding Teacher and Mentor Award. To be recognized for doing something I love, something that challenges and inspires me every single day, is truly a gift. But I know this award doesn't just reflect my efforts alone. It reflects the village behind me, and I want to take this moment to thank them from the heart. First, to my family, thank you for being my foundation. Teaching isn't a 9-to-5 job, and you've seen the long nights, the lesson planning over time spent, and the emotional highs and lows that come with shaping young minds. Your support, patience, and constant encouragement have carried me through the ups and downs. You've never let me doubt why I do what I do. To my coworkers and administrators, thank you for being more than colleagues. You've been collaborators, sounding boards, and often my lifeline on tough days. Whether it was a quick pep talk during passing time, sharing classroom resources, or helping me cover me when life threw a curveball, I felt the power of a true team. And to the admin, thank you for trusting me and empowering me in creating a culture where mentorship and growth are possible. And most importantly, to my students. You are the reason I show up every day with purpose. You've challenged me to be better, to listen more, and to lead with heart. You've taught me that growth doesn't always look like grades. It looks like resilience, curiosity, and the courage to try again. I think of the students who have gone through incredibly hard times, emotionally, and how they found space in our classroom, a place to breathe, a place to be heard, and a place to begin healing. Or the group of students who start coming by during lunch, just to sit, chat, and talk about life, not school, not grades, just life. Those moments remind me that being a teacher means showing up as a human first. You may not realize it, but you've mentored me as much as I've mentored you. This award belongs to all of you, my family, my colleagues, and my students, because none of this is possible without you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey and being such a vital part of mine. Thank you.
Our next Outstanding Teaching and Mentoring Award is for Sheila Kowalski.
Sheila Kowalski's impact on Adrian Public Schools is felt in the hearts of students, families, and colleagues alike. With 24 years in education, 10 of those at Adrian Public Schools, Sheila exemplifies what it means to be an outstanding teacher and mentor. Currently serving as a reading interventionist and technology teacher at Alexander Elementary, Sheila's warmth, dedication, and professionalism have left a deep and lasting impression on everyone who has had the pleasure of knowing her. A parent at Alexander Elementary describes Sheila's influence best. She greets every child by name with an enthusiastic good morning, whether in the rain, snow, heat, or cold, and sits patiently on the curb with anxious little ones, helping them brave big days away from home.
Good morning, Margo. Good morning, Michael. All right, Miss Megan. How you doing? Good. You got a door? You want me to get it? You got it? All right. One arm and the other. Come up on the sidewalk, please.
This same parent emphasized how Sheila's compassionate intervention forever changed the trajectory of a close friend's child who received life-changing dyslexia support thanks to Sheila's keen observation and relentless advocacy. Sheila's reach extends far beyond the curbside greetings and afternoon dismissal lines. As a literacy interventionist, she develops and delivers targeted reading instruction to small groups of students, tracking progress with meticulous attention to detail and open communication with families.
So look at me. This is what you said. Wake.
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 Wake up, I said. Socks had slept
Did that make sense?
No.
So what should we do?
Sound it out.
We can sound it out. Can we go back and reread too?
Yeah.
Let's try going back and rereading.
Sax was sleeping under the table.
That was good. When we went back and we reread, we fixed some things and made it make sense, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
At the same time, she inspires students in the technology lab, guiding learners from young 5s through 5th grade as they build essential tech skills, explore real-world applications, and learn what it means to be responsible digital citizens.
Technology is probably the best special I've ever been to because we get to get on the computers all the time and it's really fun.
That we get to do the cool stuff that she has and we get to play fun games on the computers.
She talks through it before we get to do it. And I really just like that there's like numbers on the spots and on the computers that we use because then we can know like what like spot to go to and what computer to go to.
I was in Young 5s in kindergarten. We got to do the Indies and there was this track that was red and green and yellow, and when it was yellow it slowed down. When it was red it stopped, and when it was green it speeded up again.
I made a game and it was like a game where like all the characters and everything was made out of little blocks. So then you would have enemies. I did mine based on the forest.
We played this really fun game which you get a card and then you pick a card and you have to read the word.
My character was a squirrel and it was trying to get away from all the other characters and it had to find shelter. It had to get food for its little nest.
She has really cool stuff in her classroom. I really like that.
She has the coolest stuff and she's nice.
Colleagues describe Sheila as a true leader in the building who seamlessly balances multiple roles while remaining student-focused, collaborative, and solutions-oriented. Whether participating in IEP meetings, writing title reports, mentoring novice teachers, building PBIS initiatives, or giving professional development to staff, Sheila's work ethic is steady and inspiring. She doesn't just know every student by name, she recognizes their families, their routines, and even the cars they arrive in each day. Before joining Adrian Public Schools, Sheila spent 14 years teaching 3rd and 4th grade in North Carolina. During that time, she earned her master's in education from Elon University and completed her AIG licensure. She took on leadership roles as a team lead, mentor coordinator, and instructional coach. After moving to Michigan to be closer to family, Sheila continued to grow professionally, earning a Master's Plus 30 from Andrews University and completing advanced coursework in technology leadership and Google certification. But it's not just her resume that sets her apart. It's the way she makes others feel seen, known, and valued. A parent of a student in Sheila's reading group said it simply, "She helped my daughter gain the confidence to try hard things and to be kinder and more patient with herself." Ms. Kowalski does profound intervention and makes learning enjoyable in the process. Her students thrive because she sees the whole child, encouraging the growth mindset, building resilience, and celebrating every step forward. With her warm demeanor, tireless work ethic, and deep belief in her students' potential, Sheila Kowalski is an extraordinary educator who models excellence, compassion, and humility. We are proud to honor her with the 2025 Outstanding Teacher and Mentoring Award.
Congratulations, Miss Kowalski.
Congratulations, Ms. Kowalski.
Congratulations, Miss Kowalski.
Congratulations, Miss Kowalski.
Cut.
Congratulations, Sheila. Please step up and get your award. And so sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll reward you all with a cookie at the end of the night to compensate you.
Good evening. I am truly honored to stand before you today as the recipient of the Outstanding Teacher and Mentor Award. First, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the Adrian Schools Education Foundation for this recognition. It is humbling to be acknowledged in this way, and I am both grateful and inspired to continue this important work with students. I would especially like to thank the Noe and Villegas family for their nomination. Your recognition means so much to me. I am touched that you took the time to share your perspective and experiences. Families like yours remind me why I chose this profession. Because education is not about academics, it's about relationships, encouragement, and believing in the potential of every child. While my name may be on this award, I know very well that no teacher accomplishes anything alone. It takes a team. Our students succeed because of the combined efforts of families, teachers, administrators, support staff, and of course, the students themselves. Every encouraging word, every moment of patience, and every bit of teamwork adds up to create opportunities for growth. I share this award with all of you, my colleagues who collaborate daily, the parents who partner with us, and the community who supports our schools. Together we are shaping not just learners, but future leaders, problem solvers, and compassionate individuals. Thank you again to the ASEF for this honor. Most importantly, thank you to all the students who inspire me every day to bring my best self into the classroom. This recognition fuels me to keep working hard, knowing that we are stronger when we work together. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sheila. Our final Outstanding Teaching and Mentoring awardee this evening is Michelle Moore.
From dissecting frogs to deconstructing history, Michelle Moore has brought passion, persistence, and purpose into every classroom she's ever entered. As a teacher at Adrian High School, Michelle isn't just delivering science lessons, she's building connections, inspiring curiosity, and in the words of one student, helping kids learn how to get work done and have fun doing it.
I recently just graduated from Adrian High School in the spring, and now I'm currently a freshman at Northern Michigan University. And I think that Ms. Moore's engaging teaching style is what makes her an exceptional teacher.
She likes talking about her life stories, but it makes us get to know her a little bit more. Ms. Moore is a very good teacher. She's very upfront in what we need to do and very imaginative in what we do too. Like, she makes it enjoyable.
Ms. Moore is an outstanding teacher because she's very engaging with her students, and she always brings her sense of humor into class, which makes it a lot more enjoyable.
So I had her my freshman year for biology, and that class was mostly hands-on. Everything we did was so engaging and memorable. And now I'm currently in a biology class for college, and everything seems like a refresher. Everything that we're talking about so far, I remember from my freshman year biology class.
She just makes it fun. Like, there's a lot of activities that we do, and the learning process is just, it's not dull. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have a chicken in the classroom, you know, seeing, because I've never been around farm animals like that, so it's pretty cool, and to see them interact with it, it's pretty interesting, because I've never seen somebody get like that close to a chicken.
Raised on a horse farm and shaped by a lifelong love of animals, education, and science, Michelle's path to teaching was guided by her own father, a high school principal, who encouraged her to start substitute teaching. That spark quickly turned into a blazing career of more than 2 decades, filled with dynamic teaching experiences in traditional schools, alternative education, and even correctional settings. She has taught biology, anatomy, environmental science, forensics, and zoology. all while introducing inquiry-based learning and real-world applications into the classroom. Her classroom is a space of laughter, dedication, and growth. As one student put it, Mrs. Moore stands out. She doesn't just teach the material, she takes the time to really know her students, and that makes all the difference. Whether she's cracking jokes, sharing personal stories, or creating after-school tutoring opportunities on her own time, Michelle has earned her students' admiration for being not only a dedicated educator, but also a trusted mentor. She often stays after school to support students who need a little extra help, always aiming to make a meaningful impact and connect in ways that matter.
Not only does she interact with those students and tries to understand them better, but she also helps them even when they're struggling, like mentally or physically. She tries to help in any way she can, and I think she's just great at what she does.
She, again, invites students in for lunch and takes extra time out of her day to progress with students.
She doesn't just go by the textbook, she really puts in like her own activities that she's made and that she thinks will be fun.
It's always fun. There's like never a moment where it's boring.
I'm told it's only a drill.
And she's always has stories.
I can tell she's very compassionate, very understanding. She cares profusely about what she does and her students. She's one of the few teachers I consider a close friend of mine.
Michelle's resume reads like an explorer's journal. She studied dolphins with the NOAA in the Atlantic, lived and taught in Russia through the U.S.-Russian exchange program, and developed curriculum for the schools visiting the Henry Ford Museum. Most recently, she was one of just 24 educators nationwide selected for the 2025 George Washington Teacher Institute at Mount Vernon, where she explored Washington's ownership of enslaved people and brought those hard truths into historical context for her students. She brings that same academic rigor and real-life relevance to Adrian High School, where she has reintroduced science dissections, built strong curriculum programs, and connected forensic science students with real-world applications through her externship with the Lenawee County Medical Examiner's Office. Michelle's achievements stretch far beyond the lab workspace. She's coached varsity volleyball, taught in college classrooms, advocated for rescue animals, and even developed a fascination with antique cookbooks, all while never losing sight of what matters most, her students. They are the reason I'm still a teacher, she says. Their messages, visits, and hugs remind me that I've made a difference.
I also had her my junior year for a current topics and science class. And instead of focusing on a wide range of current topics in science and a wide range of everything, we focused on the O.J. Simpson case. And we looked at autopsies, and she brought in a cold case detective, and we tried to solve a cold case. And within that class and the kind of lesson that we learned throughout trying to solve O.J. Simpson's case, it inspired me to now minor in crime scene investigation.
Michelle Moore's legacy is one of resilience, reinvention, and deep compassion. For her students she's mentored, the programs she's built, and the countless lives she's touched, she is more than deserving of the 2025 Outstanding Teacher and Mentoring Award.
Congratulations, Ms. Moore.
Congratulations, Ms. Moore.
Congratulations, Ms. Moore.
And congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Michelle. You can please step forward to receive your award.
So I was struggling with the speech thing, and my students told me, and I quote, "Your jokes are not all that funny, so you should probably not put any of those in there." So let me put my glasses on here. But I didn't really set out to be a teacher. I had different goals at the time. Teaching kind of chose me. So I am grateful for family values. My family raised me to value education. We had educators in our family, and I appreciate that they always held me to high expectations and they taught me empathy, and they taught me strength. Thank you. I am grateful to my high school and college teachers and coaches who taught me to push myself and to play as a team, but they also taught me to stand up for myself. Thank you. I am grateful to my coworkers, past and present, who dedicate their time, resources, their hearts to young people who are not always able to return that enthusiasm, especially first thing in the morning when we're all outside saying good morning and they are interested in going back to bed. So thank you. We have amazing people here. Every one of them is taking good care of the kids. I'm grateful to the foundation who is taking the time to honor us and their immense dedication to the education of our community and to our students. Thank you. My biggest gratefulness goes to my students, past and present, and it's kind of fun to see some of them here. Those videos, though, oh my goodness, that's a lot. So I was blessed to have, since I've worked here, to have my niece and my youngest nephew. I have a great story about my niece's phone, but she surprised me, so I can't tell you that because I told her I wouldn't share that story, but I won't ever be able to replace those memories. The kids are the reason that we all come back to work every day. And I joke with them that I don't have kids of my own and they become my kids, but they will never know how much their notes, their emails. This fall, I had a ridiculous number of hugs. They all wanted to know how my George Washington Institute went. They all wanted to know whether I did read the 7 books that I purchased. I didn't, by the way. I got the one, most important. A note from a student the other day just said, "You made me a better human, and I just need you to know that." So the kids that change their life in a way because of something that you did, or that go into medicine or nurses, or that find you later at the gas station just to come up and give you a hug and tell you how much you meant, that means so much. I hope that they know how much I value them for what they taught us as well. I hope I help them to become strong, resilient, critical thinkers. And I hope that they also eventually realize how bad Doritos smell, especially after walking taco day. They know I won't let them in my room with them. So thank you. So this Saturday is the 20th, and for me, it'll be 3 years since I lost my dad. He was an administrator for 25 years, and when I decided I wanted to be a teacher, he said, "Absolutely not." And I asked him why, and he said, "I'm afraid they're going to try and destroy your spirit." So if he can hear me, and hopefully he can, I just want him to know that these kids and all of this are evidence of the changes we can make, and that I'm still standing. So thank you so much, and thank you for all of this tonight.
Congratulations, Michelle. And thank you again to all of our educators tonight and any other educators in our audience. You're so important. What you do is so important, and we really, really appreciate you. Next, we will honor our outstanding AHS alumni. Each year, the Outstanding Alumni Awards honor graduates who have gone out into the world with confidence and purpose, making meaningful contributions in their professions, their communities, and the world around them. It's always inspiring to read through the thoughtful nominations, and over the years, we've had the privilege of celebrating so many remarkable Maples whose stories continue to uplift and inspire. Tonight's first alumna being recognized is Reneè Snyder. Reneè is from the class of 1974.
If there were ever a Maple who embodied the spirit of service, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the Adrian Public Schools, it's Reneè Snyder. A proud member of the Adrian High School class of 1974, Reneè has spent nearly 4 decades serving the students, staff, and administrators of Adrian Public Schools, largely behind the scenes, yet with an impact that has been felt across every department. Reneè built a career at Adrian Public Schools' business office that evolved over time. She started with data entry and clerical duties, and as things evolved, she gradually took on more responsibilities, all the while navigating immense changes in technology, reporting requirements, and leadership. She served under many superintendents and business managers, and regardless of who was at the helm, Reneè remained a steady professional and trusted voice. She shared that she felt blessed with the opportunities she was afforded. One nominator wrote, "She handled everything with such professionalism and what appeared to be ease." Whether she was helping teachers navigate buckets, ensuring grant funds were spent properly, or keeping records balanced down to the last penny, Reneè did her job with a rare mix of diligence, humility, and heart. Reneè played a critical role in supporting the work of Adrian Public Schools Educational Foundation, and thanks to the system she put in place, the foundation is able to manage its classroom grant program with accuracy and transparency. She also mentored colleagues across the district, guiding, teaching, and always willing to lend a hand. As one colleague described, she taught me how to balance budgets when I was overwhelmed and unsure. She reassured me, showing me the ropes, and never once made me feel like I didn't belong. Even in the most stressful situations, Reneè remained calm and focused. Multiple nominators praised her unwavering integrity and loyalty to Adrian Public Schools, with one writing, "She's not in the limelight, but her contributions help make Adrian Public Schools one of our community's shining stars." Her impact was so great that even in retirement, Reneè remains a go-to source of knowledge and support for the district. One former administrator noted, "She even delayed her own retirement to ensure a smooth transition. That's the kind of team player she is." Beyond her professional accomplishments, Reneè is admired for her sense of humor, generosity, and as one supporter noted, her contributions to the snack table at birthday parties. Her warmth, patience, and dedication to others have made her not just a valued colleague, but a friend and mentor to many. Reneè and her husband Steve, also a proud Maple, raised their family in Adrian and remained loyal supporters of Maple athletics and community events. Some of Reneè's favorite memories include Friday nights at Maple Stadium with her dad, where they held season tickets for many years, and even traveled to away games. Today, that Maple pride lives on through their children and grandchildren, each part of Reneè and Steve's lasting legacy, and through the countless lives Reneè touched during her remarkable career. Tonight, we are proud to recognize and celebrate Reneè Dills Snyder for her enduring contributions to Adrian Public Schools and our community. She is, without question, an outstanding alumni and a Maple through and through.
Congratulations to Reneè Snyder for receiving the Adrian High School Outstanding Alumni Award. This is such a well-deserved award. Reneè has dedicated her entire career to working behind the scenes to make sure that Adrian Public Schools can support all their students, and this award could not go to a more deserving recipient. Congratulations, Reneè, and go Maples.
Congratulations, Reneè. Come on down.
Thank you. Adrian Public Schools has been a part of my life for 51 years. Very hard to believe. After graduating, I chose to enter the workforce. I had the privilege to return and work 38 years with the school district. You know you have been with the school district for a length of time when a former superintendent was born the year you graduated and retired prior to you. I was blessed with the opportunities to evolve in my career, and for that I am grateful. I cannot thank all the people that helped me along the way. This is a true honor, and I appreciate the recognition from the Alumni Association and the Schools Foundation that I have helped all along the way since birth. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Reneè. We're going to miss you around the office if you ever go away. Ever. We don't really want you to. It's fine. Our next outstanding alum is Saul Bosquez from the class of 2003.
classrooms and athletic fields of Adrian High School to the front lines of service and advocacy, Saul Bosquez has lived a life marked by courage, resilience, and purpose. A 2003 graduate of Adrian High School, Saul lettered in baseball, football, and swimming, and was an active participant in the Upward Bound program. After high school, he attended Eastern Michigan University and Grand Rapids Community College before answering the call to serve, enlisting in the U.S. Army in 2006. During his deployment in Baghdad, Iraq in 2007, Saul was critically wounded by an IED blast, resulting in the amputation of his left leg below the knee, partial loss of 2 toes on his right foot, and a traumatic brain injury. What could have been a life-shattering event turned into a turning point in Saul's journey. The attack that cost him his leg during his deployment would have devastated most people, wrote one nominator, but Saul has kept a positive outlook and has turned his life to helping others who have similar problems. For his bravery and service, Saul received numerous military honors, including the Purple Heart, 2 Army Commendation Medals, and the Combat Action Badge. Determined not to just recover, but to lead, Saul Bosquez became a founding member of the nonprofit USA Patriots, formerly known as the Wounded Warrior Amputee Softball Team. Their mission is to bring athletic and veteran amputees together to promote the benefits of inclusive sport and therapeutic recreation. Their motto says it all: life without limbs is limitless. As a third baseman, Saul travels the country competing against able-bodied teams and mentoring young amputees through the team's youth camps. After years of success on the field, Saul and his fellow veterans asked themselves how they could give back to a community that has supported their recovery. The answer came naturally: give back to the amputee community. Together, the team established a free softball camp for children with limb loss, providing a powerful platform for connection, confidence, and inclusion. Funded and staffed by the players, the camp not only allows kids to experience the joy of sport, it also shows them what's possible when they have mentors who truly understand. His Wounded Warrior teammates work at the camp with them, noted one nominator, highlighting the deep personal investment the players bring to each of the children's experience. Beyond softball, Saul also serves as the captain of Team USA Disabled Baseball, proudly representing his country in the international stage and earning both gold and bronze medals. Whether on the field or in the lives he touches, Saul Bosquez leads with heart, hope, and an unwavering belief that life without limbs is indeed limitless. Saul's journey of healing inspired him to enter the field of physical therapy. In 2021, he and his wife Jessica, herself a physical therapist, opened Peak Rehab, a cash-based clinic in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, dedicated to helping patients, especially veterans and amputees, regain mobility without the limitations of insurance systems. He is truly an outstanding Adrian High School alumnus, wrote one former teacher. It has been inspiring to watch him take a personal tragedy and make it his message and life's work. Saul also earned both bachelor's and master's degrees in business and sports management from Southern New Hampshire University, taking full advantage of the GI Bill. He is a passionate advocate for veterans, a mentor to children with limb loss, and a devoted father of 3 children, Brandon, Parker, and Isabella. Saul was a good student and outstanding athlete, one nominator wrote, but even more than that, he was kind and empathetic to the other students. That caring attitude has only grown with time and experience. Today, we honor Saul Bosquez not only for his extraordinary service and personal triumphs, but for the powerful impact he continues to have on others. We are proud to recognize Saul Bosquez as a 2025 recipient of the Adrian High School Outstanding Alumni Award.
Congratulations, Saul. You can step forward and receive your award.
Sorry, it's just 3 pages long, so bear with me. Well then, good evening, everyone. I want to lead off by saying I'm glad this award is not based on GPA, because I would not be standing up here if that was the case. So luckily it's for my stuff after high school. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm honored and humbled to be standing here tonight. Thank you to the entire Adrian Schools Education Foundation and Adrian High School Alumni Association committees for this incredible honor, for recognizing my efforts among so many deserving candidates. I hold this recognition with immense pride, but also with a renewed sense of responsibility and inspiration to the USA Patriots in our annual Kids Camp. A special thank you to Mrs. Janice Whelan and Mrs. Dorothy Jones for their nominations for this award. Their unwavering support over the years has meant the world to me. In fact, Mrs. Jones, we met before I even went to Adrian High School. My mother was a student there before, and Miss Jones actually babysat me while my mom was taking a test, so you guys can do the math on that one, but thank you nonetheless. Looking out at this room filled with so many people that I love, admire, and respect is a moment I will never forget. This recognition is not just a personal achievement, but a testament to the support, encouragement, and beliefs instilled in me by so many remarkable individuals along the way. Success is rarely achieved alone. It is a result of collective effort, support, and a shared vision. There are many ways being from Adrian and going to Adrian Public Schools helped shape my future. Here are just a couple of those ways. This journey started over 30 years ago when my mom signed us up for Young Marines. Well, I had the picture up there about it. If you're not familiar with what that is, just think of the Boy Scouts, but with formations, saluting, marching, and having to shine our boots, which I never actually had to do when I was in the Army because they got rid of them by the time I got there. But little did I know that it would help prepare me for my future. I was one of the few recruits who knew the basic movements, left face, right face, saluting, heading into basic training. Next. My generation had their Pearl Harbor on 9/11. I was a junior when it occurred, and I remembered walking into Mr. McDade's history class right before the second tower was hit. I had never seen him so upset, but the thing that stuck with me the most was what he had said about it. Some of you will be going to war over this. Most of us did not fully understand what he had meant, but lo and behold, 6 years later, I found out. Another thing that prepared me for Army life, Adrian football. I'm often asked, how hard was basic? My go-to response is, I had football coaches who were harder on me than my drill sergeants. So Coach Cohn, Coach Roberts, Coach Calhoun, Coach Jacobs, and Coach Lover, thank you for preparing me for battle. Lastly, Upward Bound had one of the most profound impacts on my life growing up. Anita and her staff never gave up on me when I wanted to give up on myself and my education. There are many kids that would not have gone to college, myself included, if it were not for this program. And it is not just an isolated issue because TRIO programs exist nationwide. I urge you to please research this program and support it in any way you can. I would not be the man today without it. As I reflect on this journey, the worst day of my life turned into the biggest blessing of my life. I genuinely believe that. I would not be standing in front of you here today. I would not have my beautiful family, and I would not have the opportunity to make the impact I have on these children's lives. After my accident, my only motivation was to make myself better. The USA Patriots gave me purpose through inspiring others. It is a testament to what a group of committed people can accomplish together. It reminds me of the power of collaboration and a shared purpose, and that has turned into a family affair with the USA Patriots. Jessica, my wife, has been the kids camp director for the past 5 years, and my mother, Janet, has brought the team here 4 times, including 2 times with alumni camp. My dad, John, provides the morning warm-ups before camp starts, and if you've ever been to one of John's classes, you know how daunting that could be, let alone in the dead of summer, right off in the morning. My brothers, Jake and Mooney, aka Gerard, fill in on the team to play and volunteer as well. So do my kids, Brandon, Parker, and Isabella. The organization's motto is life without a limb is limitless. I like to joke and say that it is tolerable, but my injury has not stopped me yet. And to my family, Jess, Brandon, Parker, Isabella, John, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, thank you for your unwavering support, patience, and for always cheering me on, even when I was undeserving of it. It is your encouragement and love that kept me through these challenges and setbacks that were in front of me. I love you all. Mom, thank you. This award is yours as much as it is mine. You showed me what hard work, sacrifice, and dedication truly is. You are the glue that holds this family together and my rock for these past 40 years. Thanks for giving me life and then not taking it away like you threatened to so many times during my teenage and adult years. I love you. Lastly, I dedicate this honor to everyone who has believed in me, challenged me, and inspired me. Thank you for your trust and confidence. I promise to use this recognition as motivation to continue working hard, to support others, and to uphold the values that brought me here. Adrian will always be my home, and I'm proud to be a Maple. Thank you again for this tremendous honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, Saul. His journey is humbling. It's amazing. Well, that's it. Congratulations again to all of our honorees. We're so proud to celebrate this evening with all of you, and thank you for the many ways that you make Adrian Public Schools stronger and how you represent the foundation that Adrian High School provides for its students. Thank you to our Adrian High School students in the sound and video booth tonight. Thank you to our theater director, Emily Gifford, who always has us all prepared for the evening. Thank you to Ken Kintner. He did all of those videos that you saw tonight. He goes in and videotapes in the classrooms and everything else and puts that all together for us and is also taping this evening. And like I said, those will be available on our website eventually. Thank you to Jed Engel, the voice of the Maples, who did our voiceovers for our videos. And I would also like to encourage you to take your program home. You'll find past awardees listed, fine arts schedule, and a QR code on the back where you can learn more about the foundation and make a gift to support the foundation or the Alumni Association. It's a great way to stay connected and keep celebrating Maple excellence. I do ask that the award winners please come to the stage for some group photos for us. If anybody would like to take them in that time, you're more than welcome. But if not, you can head out to the lobby where we will have our dessert reception and we will all meet you out there. Thank you again for everything tonight, and go Maples!